Hi guys, this is the Magnavox MDR515 500 gigabyte DVR. It is a standard definition, not high definition recorder, unlike what some people are advertising on eBay. This particular model is a refurbished unit that I purchased a couple months back. It works perfect. I just wanted to show you some of the features of it and also show you how to edit a recorded title and save it, burn it to a DVD. I actually use they're DVD plus RW discs, so I can rewrite them if I want to, or just erase them and keep writing over them. They work very well. These are HPs I just found on eBay for pretty cheap. Anyway, this is the model. You can see, let me show you the back real quick for those of you who don't know what the back looks like, or the types of hookups. You got the composite as well as the component output and S-video output. The only input on these units are the S-video input right here. I don't know if you can see that. And the RF input, whether it be over the air or straight through from your cable company without the set-top box STB. You can also use over-the-air antenna. Again, it picks up digital stations as well as analog, but does not record in high definition. The output, if you have a high definition TV, you have an HDMI output right here. There's your cable for the HDMI. This is just a cooling fan over here on the right. And you got a coax digital audio output right there. Okay. I wanted to show you some of these units that I've had. I have 3 of these units right now and they work pretty good. I like them. Very happy with them. At first, when I first purchased my first unit, back in 2011, had a problem with the cable company. The unit, when you powered it up in analog mode, it would freeze up. The whole DVR would just freeze up. The only way to get out of it was to unplug the unit from the AC for 2.5 hours and then have to start all over again, rescanning the channels and whatnot. Magnavox Funai actually came out with an update for the firmware to fix this problem for those of us that have been having this issues on certain cable systems. And you'll see the firmware right here. It's the Digital TV S version 0x2C, that's hexadecimal. And then you got the back-end firmware. This is the latest back-end firmware for user updates. It's the 727V as in Victor. And of course, this one I've updated to the latest firmware to fix the lockup issues. And you can see my previous video from last year, the problems I was having, and a few others. And I also updated the back-end firmware here, which puts a few nice features added to it as opposed to the previous firmware. Okay, I'm going to show you how to edit a title and on the hard disk drive and then burn it to DVD. It's pretty simple actually. Okay, hold on. Okay, this is what I currently have on the DVD RW disc, the read-writable disc. I had edited and copied one episode of Cops, which is a little over 31 minutes. And you can see I did it in SP mode, which gives you approximately 2 hours on a standard DVD. These are 4.7 gigabyte DVDs, which are single layer. This DVR does not record on dual layer DVDs, which are 8.4 gig. It only records on the single layer DVDs, 4.7 gig. So here, again, it says I have empty space, about 1.5 hours here. And what I'm going to do now is switch back. I'm pressing the DVD and HDD buttons here on the remote. Right now I have it on DVD. I'm going to switch back to HDD, hard disk drive, and it's going to tell me what's right there in the upper right window. Shows up on the hard drive again. And I'm going to go to title. You can see I have quite a bit of, well, not very many, but a few titles on here. I'm going to hit return. I'm going to hit the menu button on the remote. Actually, let me go back. I go back to, okay, title list, hard disk drive. I'm going to choose, let's do, trying to find a title here that I can do really quick. One that I haven't done yet. Okay, so I'm going to select, I just selected a title. It's only about a half hour long. I'm going to select it and then arrow down to edit. And right here you can see that the program starts playing, and right now it's highlighted on scene delete, so I'm going to hit OK. And then it's giving me the option now to start. Where do you want to start the delete? Well, I'm going to back up just hitting the replay key down here where my thumb is. And back up all the way to the beginning again, because I want to edit out this commercial. And I'm going to say start, okay. And you can see that there's a little bit of red right there on the thermometer bar there. And then I'm going to hit skip on the remote because I'm skipping through the commercials. Okay, here's the beginning of the program. Okay, let me back up a little bit because this is the very beginning of the program. Okay, it's right there. There's our commercial. Commercial ending. Okay. And end. Okay, now the program's starting. You can see a little bit of red there. This is what I'm going to edit out, which was that commercial we just saw. Arrow down to delete. Enter. Delete. Yes. Okay, now that scene is completely deleted. And we can go back and hit replay. And there it starts right when the program starts with some sort of warning for, I can't remember the name of the show. It's like Off Their Rockers or something, Betty White. Okay. So now we're going to, let me turn the volume up so you can hear that a little bit. Okay, I'm going to say scene delete. Okay, that's the beginning of the show. I'm going to skip forward. Okay, skip forward again, skip forward. I have my skip set variable set for 1 minute, so it skips a minute every time. And you can see down here on the bottom right, we're like 5 minutes, 40 seconds into the program now. Okay, we just went into a commercial, so I'm going to back up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to click on OK to start right now to delete this. Now I'm going to hit skip through all the commercials. This is actually, it's really easy once you get the hang of it. Okay, went a little bit too far. I'm going to back up a little bit. Okay, we're still at commercial break. And I'm selected on end. Now I'm going to hit OK right now. Now I'm going to delete. Yes. Now we just deleted that scene. Okay, we're back to the program. I'm going to hit skip again. Skip. Skip. Keep skipping until I get to the next commercial break. Yeah, nowadays there's, as many of you already know, that's why we have DVRs. There's quite a bit of commercials these days. Okay, we are going into scene break here to commercial. Start. Skip. 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 Back up a little bit. Okay, and end. And again, you can see the red bar down below. That's what I'm going to delete out. So I hit arrow down to delete, delete, arrow up to yes, yes. We just deleted that commercial breakout. Okay, scene delete again. Skip, skip, skip ahead, skip ahead, skip, skip. Okay, we're back to commercial break. Let me back up a little bit. Okay, start. Commercial break began. I'm going to fast forward through the commercials now. Yeah, I think we're back to the program again. Let me back up here. End. Okay, delete again. Yes, we're going to delete that portion. Scene delete again. Fast forward. This is the program. We're going to fast forward through all this because I want to keep it. Okay. This is the ending. Okay. I'm going to delete. Start. Now I'm just going to fast forward to the end of all the other garbage on here. And just and delete. Yes. Okay, I can edit the title name if I want. You can see down here it's just the date and the time and the channel I had it on and the recording speed by default. I can go ahead and, I'm not going to do that right now, I really don't care to. So I'm going to hit return on the remote. Or stop, I guess I did stop. Return. Okay. So, pretty much got, it's 20 minutes and 56 seconds for that entire 30-minute program. It's pretty sad to say that most of, a third of that program was commercials, at any rate. Now, what I want to do is, I could do like a batch, and hit return again and go back to the menu on the remote. I could say dubbing, I believe it's dubbing, yeah, hard disk drive. I'm going to add that. It says press dubbing to confirm. Okay, confirm it. Okay, and you can see that's my list right there. And now I can add more titles to it if I want. I already have the episode of Cops on this DVD. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say dubbing start. Okay, I can select high speed mode, HQ, high quality SP, SPP. Again, I'm not really familiar with the auto. I guess auto is just if you have many titles that you want to put on one disc. I usually don't do anything past HQ or SP because the quality pretty much degrades, especially if you're watching it on a big screen TV. So I'm going to try high speed mode, see how that goes. Start dubbing, yes. Okay, it finished dubbing or copying, whatever you want to call it, from the hard drive to the DVD disc. And you can see I still have empty space, 1 hour and 11 minutes, maybe 12 minutes at the most. And it shows I got the 2 titles on there. Again, I could have edited the title name for title number 2 and put the actual name of the title instead of like I did on number 1. Okay, I'm going to hit play. Just to show you, it starts, it has no commercials now. Wow, it clipped the end of the first commercial. Okay, so there's my program on the DVD now. If I were to finalize this DVD, I could play it in virtually any standard DVD player or Blu-ray player. So if I want to take a program to a buddy's house, I just have to burn it to DVD first, finalize it, take it over to his place. Okay, and I can also skip, just as if this were on the hard drive, which it's still on the hard drive. I haven't deleted off the hard drive yet. I just hit skip. It takes an extra second or two though when you do it on DVD, because obviously the DVD burns a lot slower than a hard drive. You can see this is actually a really nice DVR, and there's no monthly fees as opposed to TiVo and most of your satellite and cable company DVRs, you know, Motorola, Scientific, Atlanta, whatever the brands are, but they all charge a monthly fee. This one does not. The only downside of this, there's no cable card slot. A lot of cable companies are now encrypting their standard cable stations, especially, you know, the high definition stations. But still, by FCC law, they are not allowed to encrypt the local over-the-air stations that they feed through the cable system. So most of what I get on my cable system, which is Time Warner, I do not pay for a set-top box. So I get some of the basic cable stations I get are in analog, which is, you know, night and day difference when you're recording on a DVR, the picture quality. So most of my programs are standard over the air, you know, digital stations that I like to record, and they come out much nicer on the DVR. And you can see it's a pretty nice picture on the DVD that I burned it to. Now I can switch back to the hard drive now. I just hit stop. I hit HDD for hard drive on the remote. Goes back to the hard drive as the source. And now I can hit title. Go through my title list again. You can see here is the program right here. Play from start. Same exact program on my DVD. I'm not sure if I could. Oh, you can also protect titles if you want, which is somewhere in the menu. I don't remember where. Let's go back to the menu. No, I don't want to delete all. Disk edit. Disk protect. No, I don't want to protect the entire disk. Oh, that's right. You have to go to edit, and here I could protect the the actual title if I want it, so I don't inadvertently delete it, or somebody in the house doesn't inadvertently delete the title off the hard drive. So anyway, that's it. I hope I haven't confused you all, and good luck in editing all your titles and playing with your Magnavox MDR515 digital video recorder. Alright, thanks, bye.